Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet and Clank for the Sony PlayStation 2. In the last episode, we were on planet Eudora. We stopped the enemy lieutenant from doing any more damage to the planet and ultimately destroying it. And now, we have a new place to go to. That is the Blarg Tactical Station in Nebula G34. Oh, that's right, I need to go back to the ship. Let's go ahead and enter the ship now, because there's nothing else that we can do on planet Eudora. As a matter of fact, we're completely done with it. We are done with all the mission objectives, we got the lone skill point that was there, and we got the lone gold bolt that was there as well. So, all we need to do now is explore the space station, see what's going on over there, see if we can find Chairman Drack. And if we do, we may have to deal with him then. I doubt he'll be there. We're pretty early in the game. But anyway, now that we are at the Blarg Station, we might as well start taking a look around. First off, let's go ahead and look for bolts, and also see if there's anything new that we can buy from the Gadgetron vendor.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Well, we have a new gun. Well, it's not really a gun. It's more of a noise-making device. It's called the Taunter. Doesn't require any ammo. Only costs 2,500 bolts. We might as well use it. This could be a rather nifty gadget. You just make noise with it, and any enemies that hear it will immediately come after you. Even if what happens to be in front of them happens to be something rather dangerous, can be used against them. We'll be going over there, but we'll be doing that later. For now, I want to take the main path through here, preferably without long jumping in the walls. We also won't be going in there either. Instead, I want to equip the blaster, and I want to jump over this gas, or move past it once it stops shooting out. And we will have to shoot down these little green guys. There are doors down there. We will have to steer clear of them and get far enough away from these guys so that we can shoot them all with single shots from the blaster. Now, keep in mind that if you do get close enough, these guys will come after you. But if you're at the right distance, you can shoot these guys down, or smack them with a wrench, even if they're coming right after you. Still a few more of these guys. Thankfully, the wrench is really useful against them. Let's go ahead and get the blaster ready so we can shoot down this guy. And there we go.
Need a little help with these enemies? Try your Taunter.
If you haven't bought the Taunter yet, the game will tell you, hey, go to the Gadgetron vendor and buy the Taunter. But now that we have the Taunter, one, he can't shoot us, and two, we can lure him into this force field like the idiot that he is. Now, it should go without saying that you need to destroy these things. There may be more than one, in order to get rid of the force fields. Once you destroy these force fields, they stay destroyed forever, basically. Which can come in handy. And now, time to get the gun out and shoot these guys. They may run around in circles a little bit, but as long as you keep firing single bullets, they shouldn't be that much of a problem. And now, we have something that we can use a trespasser on. First off, we need to get these things out of the way. That's probably a good place to put these. And I may have to move these around just a little bit. I may have to move these around just a little bit. I was doing so well with this during the practice run. Now I'm not doing so hot anymore. These things do take a while. Sometimes. And now I just got these things going in random directions. Maybe this isn't where they're supposed to be. Though I doubt it. Although, there we go. I had the middle ring in the wrong position. Also, it is possible once you go in this room to encounter enemies. I encountered some in the practice run, but I didn't find any here this time. And by going in here, there'll be a bunch of these crates that you can break, but they only appear once. Once you come in here a second time, all these crates will not be here again, which is a shame because there's a lot of bolts to get here, as well as a lot of ammo, but we're not really going to need the ammo. Now, we could... Oh dear. No, I don't want to do that. As much as I would like the ammo and bolts, I'm not going to go for that. There's plenty of bolts to be had at any point. I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to use my crouch jump. Manage to get up there just in time. And now, we need to use the swing shot. We're going to use it to get over here. And swing down that way. You're in the way. You are getting shot down whether you want to or not. Yeah, some of these crates contain enemies that will bust out if you get way too close, but if you destroy them, you'll get bolts instead. Now, these things, if you try to break the force field, these things will break out of their little chambers and try to attack you. Also, I have a reason to use a taunter here. Let's go ahead and do it. If I can get close to some of these and get their attention, I could probably do that. Ow. Well, so much for that. Also, these gray blocks, they are indestructible. The only way to get rid of them is to blow them up with either a bomb crate or with an explosive weapon. Now I got these things. And now we're going to have to destroy these things with the blaster. Thankfully, the blaster is enough to do it. Yeah, this shouldn't take much effort. That doesn't take too many shots to kill everything with. You are there, you are there, you are there. And now I just need to shoot down the rest of these guys, wherever they may be. Alright, had to concentrate a little bit to make sure that I didn't get completely destroyed doing anything in this hallway. Now we have this area. Keep the blaster equipped, do the crouch jump, Once you're in range, and you see the little green thing to indicate that you targeted the guy, let loose with the blaster. We now have a checkpoint. And another Gadgetron vendor. We're not really going to need the vendor for anything, though, because we can take care of a good amount of the enemies here with the Glove of Doom. And if you guys can blow up real good, and I can get away from you guys, that'd be great. Helps me be able to take them out and at a very good distance. Also, time to get at the taunter. I'll only be able to get rid of you, though. I won't be able to get rid of anybody else over in that room there. Also want to break these as well. How am I doing on... Okay, we're 8 out of 10 so far. That's alright. Let us go ahead and look in the rest of these rooms. Aha. If we can throw some Gloves of Doom in here, we can get rid of everybody else in the room. And we can get a gold bolt. This is one of 2 gold bolts in the area. We won't be able to get the other one for quite some time. So let me check that off on my composition notebook. And one of those little transmitter things on the floor again. Looks like we'll be seeing those for quite a while before we can do anything with them. Also, you guys are still here. I do want to go up to the upper level here in case of anything that I could take good advantage of. Doesn't look like there's much. So let's go ahead and break the 2 things that are powering the force field over there. And from here, we've got 6 out of 10 shots for this thing now. We can just splatter them all over the floor with the Glove of Doom, and the taunter will be able to do the rest of the work for us. Just like that. That's one side down. Now for the other. Thankfully, the force field fries them nice once you get them close to it with the taunter. Now to see if... Nice. We can fry him too. Perfect. Okay. Let us go over here and get everything else that we can get over here. And while we're at it, we can get the bolts that are over here, and we can get rid of the last of the force fields in this room. I am 4 for 4 on the nanotech stuff. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into this room, and as soon as we do, we're going to face the Alien Queen. Alien Queen is simple right now. When she stops to attack, you stop to attack. You want to run around her. I'm going to show you how to get the skill point for this one level. To do that, you had to defeat the Alien Queen with only the wrench. When she stops to attack, you stop to attack. When she's moving, you move around her. After you take down about 1/3 of her health, you will be attacked by all these things. I want to get some health stats. That's perfect. Don't get bitten. There should be another one. There should be another one of these things. Though I could be wrong and I'm not seeing it at all. Oh dear. Okay, it's not there. That's bad. There should be one. Well, we're going to have 3 hit points to do this with. And the enemies we're going to see on the second volley of henchmen that it sends out is going to be even worse, because it's going to be these things. I could destroy these things with the blaster or something, but I'd rather not do it that way. Get out of there! Come on! And I got bitten. Great. Because I can't seem to... Great. Also, this is a big peeve of mine with the game. The game just does not know when to give you some decent checkpoints. You die once, it sends you back a fair bit. And it's to the point where it can get super annoying. Great, now I'm gonna get bitten again. This is not how I wanted to do any of this. And I'm not a big fan of the fact that the game only gives you 1 unit of ammo for every pickup you get for the Glove of Doom. As much as I love the Glove of Doom. At least I can take care of the things this way, but it's still a pain. It is still an absolute pain. Okay. I'm gonna have to destroy these things with the blaster, like a normal human being. And then I'm gonna have to do that. At least I'm building up some bolts for when I need to collect either emergency ammunition for the gun, or for when I need to buy a new weapon. Okay, I had to look around there for nanotech. And apparently there's just one thing here. Oh, there is 2. Kind of weird how I didn't get it. Or I did get it accidentally and it just either disappeared or I got it without knowing or something. And now I'm going to die again. I can't do this. I'm trying to do this with the wrench, and the enemies still give me a hard time. Now I'm going to have to buy Glove of Doom ammo. Because everything about this is going completely south. How is the...
I got some great bargains for you today.
360 bolts for a complete and total refill. Great. Alright. Now to shoot these things down. Get these things. And see if we can do this again. Because that would be great if we could do this again. Now I would like to shoot this thing. Alright. And now that thing is running around wildly, and I do not like that one bit. Perfect. Alright. Let's go ahead and use the Glove of Doom again to take care of all these guys. now that we have the ammo to do this with. Now that we have the ammo to do this with, that would be rather nice to go ahead and do. And he's already out of the way, which is great. But of course, I'm now spent more time doing this than I would like. Alright. Time to see if we can do this again. There's one I cannot see. That's better. There's two. And now these things are running around. That isn't what I wanted. Okay, they've blown up. Good. First off, because I'm going to need these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these ahead of time. Perfect. Now if I need them, they'll be available and I won't have to break them in case I do need them. Don't eat me. Okay. So far, so good. But the minions are going to be the worst part. And the game kind of helped me out there a little bit. Let's get all of these guys in a row. And hopefully in a way that'll keep me from being bitten a whole lot. Brilliant. We have 4 hit points for this. This is what I wanted to do. Okay. Second part of this. Let's do this. They are going to go ahead and get in close. And these guys bite. Which is something I don't like. Okay. We got one of these things down. Excellent. We're getting this done. Okay. I recommend doing this later in the game. But if you know what you're doing, you can do this with 4 nanotech. Spoiler alert, you can get more health later in the game. And we just got our skill point, which is exactly what I wanted. Took way too long to do that, but you know what? We're still making alright time, even though I've been recording for more than 20 minutes. There's not much more to this, thankfully. And once I'm done getting everything here, I will go ahead and not only be full-on Glove of Doom ammo, but I'll be able to get over here. Now these things will go after someone else in the room. But if you shoot them down, we'll save them.
Whew. Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly, a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these? At cost.
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount, too.
And we can buy the grind boots for 2,000 bolts. It's gonna be a steal at this point. It's definitely going to be a steal, so let's go ahead and get it.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
And we open a door by getting the grind boots. But of course, unless we equip them, we're not going to be able to use them. So, pause the game, gadgets, go to the foot items, highlight grind boots, X to equip, there we go. We're finally wearing shoes. And all we have to do is just walk onto this rail. We can lean left and right with left and right. And that's pretty much all we can do, other than pressing X to jump. And we can shoot our gun on these things when we're sliding on the rails too, which may come in handy. And of course, you can also swing your wrench. And now, we are over here. We have taken care of a skill point, the gold bolt, and the main part of this level. Of course, we're still going to have to do something, I think, because we did not get an infobot out of all that. So, as you can see, we still have some places we can go to. But I have been recording for more than 20 minutes, so let me go ahead and save the game. That way I can get those extra bolts saved in the memory card there. And then we will tackle more of the Blarg Tactical Station in the next video. So join me next time where we explore more of the Blarg Technical Station, see if we can find an infobot somewhere. That's probably the only thing we can do if we want to go somewhere else in the game, which we were probably wanting to go do. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!